PSP and throws it. What? Okay? It's the middle of the night and I'm furious. I go and wake up my parents and my dad tells me, don't spoil my sleep, and then hugs my sister and tells her stop crying. Okay? And I was like, I'm going to buy a PlayStation and I will show you who's boss.
Dad, like, he has shown me places कि ये अपनी हो सकती थी, ये अपनी हो सकती थी, ये अपनी थी.
My grandkids, at least, if I make some weird financial mistake, it'll be worse because they'll be like, he had a podcast about wasting money.
Fuck this shit, bro. And this is before Tata Sky, right?
Yeah.
He's like, do you watch Pokemon in Hindi or? I was like, but that's the only language it goes on in. How did you watch it in English during the summer at my aunt's house in Boston? And I was like, I don't even have an aunt, bro. Fuck, my parents didn't even get me an aunt.
That's some insane money where they're just like, no dad will ever come to the school.
That's the thing about poor dads, they're always
You heard it here. If your dad picked you up from school, you were poor.
Fuck this shit, bro. I thought that a flight means
going abroad.
Yeah. So I was like, Dad, I think you should take me by flight sometime. He took me to Vaishno Devi in a flight.
Welcome to another episode of Spender Vendors.
This is your camera.
That. My name is Govind. This is Hoshang. That's Antariksh Takkar without a camera. Oh no, he has a camera.
Yeah.
With you guys in
very
frame.
weird
That's
angle.
very
but
weird
yeah.
angle.
We wanted to make sure only we are also visible, not just your face.
Yeah,
In
the
case
background.
when my camera is showing, they forget who the hosts
Yeah.
are.
We want to
Arre,
make
kaun
sure.
tha wahan pe?
So you put your episode on this, is it?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
because
We're very
that's Antariksh's
Why don't you
camera.
fast forward it to a part where only you're in frame?
Only we are in frame.
Only we are in frame.
Only where Antariksh.
No.
Oh,
We
no.
want to make sure that
Yeah.
we are visible and
And-
not just Antariksh.
And also in this episode, Antariksh didn't have a camera.
It's मेरे
Oh,
mood
yeah.
के ऊपर है.
we have Michelle Obama with us.
Yes.
Oh, yes, hi. Hello.
Welcome, Raunag.
Yeah, hi.
Because we didn't have a queue.
Yeah.
Dude, one minute. Speaking of wasting money, I have a great story about this.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Bored?
I have about
Raunaq?
RAUNAG. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, you have to hear this, okay? The thing is, okay, so I've proposed to my girlfriend, who I'm married to now, okay, with a ring. But my parents don't understand, like, a proposal is like a ring is given.
Yeah.
Right? They're like, you have to do like a ring ceremony where both parties give each other a ring. And I was like, I already gave her a ring, don't waste money and get a ring. But my dad was like, your ring is probably lame. Okay? And I was like, I promise you, my ring is not as lame as your ring. Your ring is going to be. Okay? And then my dad said, please keep quiet. Okay? The parents are going to give a ring that you can give to your girlfriend, your wife. I said, you really don't need to do it. And he was like, I insist. I was like, fine. Okay?
Yeah.
You're doing a sweet thing as a parent. Go do it. Okay? My dad finds the lamest looking ring. Okay? And then he shows it to me. But I can't be mean, right? So I was like, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Thanks. I will give it to her. No, you can't give it to her here. You have to give it to her in front of the whole family. So everybody sees that you are giving a ring. And she has to give you a ring because that is... I was like, fine. Okay? And he says, and we're in the car, okay?
Uh-huh.
He's driving. And he goes, and there's a very nice romantic touch to it. I was like, what? Okay? Then he goes, if you look inside... if you look
In the inner circle.
Your names are embossed, okay, engraved in it.
Yeah.
Okay? And I look at it and it says Raunag, RAUNAG, loves henna. And I was like, yo, Dad, do you know my name?
Do you know you're my dad and not Henna's?
Raunag? Okay, and then my dad, my poor father probably has like reading glasses or something, so he's driving, he goes, Sahi to hai. I was like, fine, you know what, fine. And
Even if he realizes it's wrong, he can't admit it there.
yeah, he can't admit it there. So he was like, you know what, I'll change it. I was like, no, you know what, forever and ever, I want this to be known that I bought a perfectly good ring, but you bought an insult my son ring. So we'll leave it this way.
Is that the ring you have now?
No, that was the ring for her, bro.
Acha, for her. Acha. I thought you give each other. It just says Raunaq.
Yeah. So at my engagement, like at the wedding, at the Sangeet, we had to like exchange rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when Henna gave me this ring. Okay. And then I was like, Henna was like, yeah, you'll give me my ring, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, listen, I have a surprise for you. Okay. And she goes, what? And then I was like, listen, my parents also got a ring. Okay. And she was like, but your ring is perfectly fine. I said, my parents just automatically assumed that my ring is a bullshit ring. Okay. She's like, okay, fine. You know what? That's fine. Just put whichever you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I put her ring on her hand. Okay. Then I turned around. My parents are just looking very. Like, yo, is this the show we paid tickets for? Okay. So I was like, I have one more ring for you, and then I make Hannah wear it. Hannah goes, okay, that's fine. We have two rings, and then I go, it's got a very romantic gesture in it. Okay, I want you to see it later. She goes, what? And I was like, I can't let you see it right now. And she takes it off and she goes, thanks.
And your parents were like, that's our Raunaq. That's our Raunaq.
We love Raunaq.
Love you, Raunaq, our son. Can't believe your dad.
Dude, my dad misspelled my name. And like
He must have been like Raunaq, but then the guy who engraved it must have been like, yeah, this seems like a normal name, Raunaq.
He was like, Q is so weird. Dude, who puts a Q at the end of Raunaq? If you want to go crazy, G.
Usually
put
people
G.
could put K,
Raunaq.
but
Yeah.
G.
No.
G.
Like, K is too normal.
This
And
K
also,
is G.
I can't believe we put the same thing here, dude.
Yeah.
I was feeling a little bad because we didn't have Q, but now
Yeah.
I feel so much.
Yo, I promise you'll get 1 million views from my dad refreshing this. My dad's going to be so happy. And my
my
dad is
dad.
completely gaslighting me in the car. He's like, Raunaq, kya bol raha hai tu? It's never been Raunaq.
Have you been going with Raunaq all your life?
Is that what you told your friends, you loser?
And your name's Raunaq.
I thought that was just a stage name.
He's playing chess with me. He's like, I'm going to kill the queen.
Stage name Raunaq.
So welcome Raunaq.
Raunaq.
The vendor.
By the way, Antariksh, that's just showing chapters now.
Yeah, I think it's basically just
I'm
showing,
showing
that
my
I did my
work.
job.
Oh man,
So-
but welcome.
Thanks for having me,
So,
guys.
how are you with money, dude?
Yeah, Robert.
In general,
Um,
you said you were stingy, but you're rich. So, how stingy
I will
are
tell
you?
this. I remember when I just started stand up, and you used to sometimes take me to Malad. Remember, like Studio Mojo, you would pick me up from the highway.
I
You used to do that a lot.
Yeah,
Okay, you would take me with you, and at the time I was very new to stand up, so I thought, fuck, if I just keep at it, I'll be able to have a Volkswagen Polo at one point, and I'll go to Malad in Polo, and then much later found out you are rich.
No, that. Where did you get this assumption that I'm rich from? Where
we
did you
look
get
at
this
you.
assumption?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm just.
You're
Why? What is the?
we see your gold watch.
you have a
gold
gold kada.
The gold color.
Yeah.
There's a
That's
lot of
okay.
gold
Yeah.
on
It's
you.
okay to be
You're the
rich,
only one
dude.
who has jewelry on you.
And
Weren't you showing us your gold teeth before this?
two different
Two
socks.
Two different socks.
That means you have two pairs. Dude. That's rich people stuff, man.
That's true. That's true.
Look at mine, it's one pair.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
But how are you in general,
Yeah.
though?
I'll tell you. I grew up like my parents put me in a school. I grew up in South Bombay.
Yeah.
Okay, but I grew up in a very shitty, embarrassing part of South Bombay. Okay, I grew up near like in an old, tattered building near Metro Theatre. Okay.
Oh, I remember Metro.
Okay. Yeah. But the thing is, like, it's a nice building now as an adult. When I go out and see in the world that okay, it's not so bad. But like the school my parents put me in a rich people school because my dad thought that if there are rich people here, my kid will associate with good rich people, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is, like, because he put me there, I just grew up in a world where I thought everybody's got a fancier life than me. Everyone, like, bro, like in the second grade, there was like a teacher teaching us documents. Okay, she goes, "This is a passport." Okay, how many of you guys have a passport? And then the entire class stands up, and I'm the only guy. And there's another guy who's not stood up, okay? And that guy is the biggest loser in the classroom. And I was like, at least don't. I was like, my fucking parents, dude. Why did they give me a passport? I was like, so like this other kid, okay? And all, like, the reason why I probably do all this, like this gold watch now is because I'm always overcompensating.
Yeah, of course.
Because I looked at these kids and I was like, I'm gonna be a guy who wears Nike clothes, and then now these fuckers are Balenciaga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Okay.
know.
It never stops. Okay. Like my whole life is just that. Okay. Right now I live also. It would be more practical for me to live in like Bandra and Dheri, where everybody lives in
Yeah.
show business, but I live on rent in like South Bombay.
Oh.
Okay, because I was like, I want to be where these people said I couldn't be. Okay,
Just so that you bump into one of those classmates, like, I have a passport.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I finally have
So,
I travel the world.
so when the entire classroom stands up, this other friend of mine, I won't say his name because they're all very good friends of mine. Okay, they're all good, well-intentioned people, right? But like a fucking asshole looks at me and goes, how can you not have a passport, Raunaq? Like, dude, I had my passport before I was born. And you know what? He probably said that as an exaggeration, but I was like, my fucking parents didn't make my passport before I was born.
You know,
Do I even have a birth certificate? Am I even real?
just for closure, you should go back to that school, go back to the class, and just stand up
Yeah, just
alone.
read
stand up
alone.
Dude, like these kids would do things like these kids would do things like they're like eating lunch amongst each other. They goes, you know, dude, when I went to Austria, I realized, okay, and then they look at me and goes, Raunaq, you know, na, Austria and Australia are different places, okay, and you know what the truth is? However condescending they were, I really didn't know. I really didn't know. I was like, yeah, the kangaroos in Austria are different.
But you don't want to find out through them. You want to find out on your own. That
Yeah,
they're different.
I want to find out because my dad took me. But fucking, so you know, first of all, I'd never traveled by plane. Okay.
Yeah.
So I told my father. So I was too shy to tell my father that you gotta take me abroad.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I thought that a flight means
Going abroad.
going abroad.
Yeah.
So I was like, Dad, you know, I think you should take me by flight sometime. Like, I think it's really unfair. Like, everyone goes by flights. My dad said, okay, beta, we'll do it. Good, well intentioned. He took me to Vaishno Devi in a flight. Okay. And dude, and I landed in Vaishno Devi. You know, I had that because like I've been raised in a very religious house. Okay, so I had that guilt of being like, I want to reject, but this is a God's place, so I can't reject.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, fine, God is abroad now.
I thought you would go down and be like, wow, Austria looks so nice. I took a flight. This is abroad. Of course, this is abroad.
Austria is super crowded this time of the year.
Dude, at least this happened in town. I was in Kandivali in a rich people's school.
Dude.
That feels worse because I'm like, in Kandivali, I'm poor, dude. This is just
Bro,
weird.
Yeah, that's true. But I had one kid from in my school. My school was in Mazgaon. He used to come every day from Kandivali. Like he was like, he used to come in like a
Train
like
only, huh?
7 Series BMW that time with like a driver and a bodyguard.
Oh, dude, this driver. So when I grew up in a rich school in Jaipur. Okay, so
Yeah.
everybody had like jewelry money. So every time I would go to school, I had a van which would pick me up.
Right.
But during like sports days or any of these events, van wouldn't be working. So like your parents will have to drop you off. Most of
Huh.
my friends would come with their drivers. Okay.
Yeah.
And my mom would drop me. So one time I like
Scooty?
No, in a car only.
Achha,
But
okay.
like my mom was driving and taking the car back. There was nobody waiting for me after sports
Yeah.
day, right? So one time, our car wash guy, he was just washing the car. And I made him drive me to school just so that I could go with the
Bro, you know what's worse? Okay, I have a worse story for, to top that.
There's no way.
Everyone in
Okay.
his school was like, that car's really clean also. man."
It's a brand new car.
So I used to go back by school bus.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
School bus every day, get beaten up, beat people up. That's the life.
Yeah, that
Like
is the
beaten
school
up
life.
and beat up.
Yeah, that's
School
what
bus is Royal Rumble.
Oh, I've never been in school
And
bus. I
jump,
was always
jump
school
on
van
speed
guy.
breakers. Did you do that? Jump when speed breakers come?
No, he was
No,
cool,
bro.
Antariksh.
School bus was
School
just
bus, yeah.
basically in my school bus it was like the youngest kids sit in the front and then the older you get the further behind you.
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
Eventually you get out of the bus.
So then those guys, the like the older guys would just be like, today you come, and then they used to like just beat you up. Today I'm the chosen one. Today I'm the cool guy. So yeah, I remember I had missed the bus, and then I had to go to the PCO outside the school, and bro, you know what? That time, like. It's really, I'm actually mad at my parents because I didn't have like 1 rupee in my pocket. Okay, so to go to the PCO. Okay, so I went and there was a blind PCO guy, and my idea was that I'd con him into calling my mom and then fuck off. Okay, but I think he was used to being conned, so he was like, "नहीं, पहले तुम पैसा दो, फिर तुम call करना." Okay, so
He had fail-safes
yeah,
planned. dude.
this wasn't a slot PCO. He was like
yeah,
a
you
guy
had to
who
pay him the money.
Yeah,
they
you could
counted
pay him.
minutes and all.
So like this blind guy was a slot basically.
By the way, they know these blind guys who are taking money. public
Yeah.
bathroom maybe they just know if you haven't given money.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, yeah.
blind their whole life.
Yeah, because
So
they
No,
have
can hear,
ears.
they
Yeah,
can hear
Hear you
properly
not.
if you put
Yeah.
that coin.
Yeah, they're like Daredevil, dude. All the other senses are highlighted.
Okay, wait. I want to ask you. Okay, if you go to race course for a run in the morning,
Yeah.
there's a lot of old uncles there.
Yeah.
Mm.
What do you mean, if you go to the race course for a run, none of us are going to the race course for a run.
I'll go
No,
tomorrow.
race course is open, bro.
I'll go
Race
tomorrow,
course
I'll go
is a
tomorrow.
damn good place to go for a run. Yeah, we'll go sometime.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
for
It's damn
horses.
good. no. This
No,
is,
no,
this is
no,
like
you can go for
it's
a
like
it's like
that's
Joggers
a
Park.
normal,
they
yeah,
say.
Joggers Park. Okay.
Okay.
You go to the race course, but these rich fucking uncles, they come at the end of the and there's like picnic tables like this. They put their legs up, and there's one NGO that gives like that sends like blind men to massage your feet. Okay. And I just feel like these rich uncles are very like, hey, यहाँ पे भी दबाओ, वहाँ पे भी दबाओ.
दिख नहीं रहा क्या सही से?
Yeah. But I feel like it's very like they're very like cruel.
Yeah.
But also those blind massage people are getting employment. What do
I
you
don't
do?
know if it's right or wrong.
Yeah, it
dude.
feels wrong.
It does.
It feels
No, the
yeah.
employment part feels right, but
yeah,
making them
what
press
they're
my
making
feet.
them
Yeah.
do seems wrong.
making them press my feet while I'm just like, so I bought 55 Bitcoin. It's just yeah.
pressing feet is
Yeah.
a little weird, dude.
Yeah.
I bought these new glasses yesterday.
Are they do they get paid per customer
per feet?
per feet per feet?
Yeah, the same guy is putting his leg. तूने वापस left ही किया.
दो बार left किया तूने.
So what were we talking about? We were talking about.
So your school bus story.
So my school bus. So then I had to go all the way to the principal's office and be like, "Hey, I missed my bus. Can I call my father? Okay, my father's just fucking mad that he has to pick me up from
Yeah.
school. Okay, because the middle of a work day, he has to do all this
Yeah.
shit. Okay, then my father comes and he's just like fucking angry. He takes me with his hand. Okay, and then one of my friends told me yesterday, told me the next morning. Bro, I saw your driver came to pick you up. Why were you holding your driver's hand? And I was like, either I act cool and say, yeah, that's my driver, or I tell him that's my dad.
That's my dad.
But none of their dads come to pick them up ever. So then
Also, your dad is calling you Raunag, so it doesn't help me. Like, doesn't know him clearly that well.
yeah,
This is a
The new driver,
yeah. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, my driver was just keeping me safe.
That's part of his job. That's part of his job.
That's some insane money where they're just like, no dad will ever come to the school.
Of
Pa-
course,
Yeah.
I mean, they're not available.
Parents-teacher
That's the thing
meeting.
about poor dads, they're always available.
That's true, man.
Guys, you heard it here. If your dad picked you up from school, you were poor.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Your parents are just
Yeah.
always there, dude.
Your dad, if your parents love you too much, you're probably poor.
I came back on a scooty behind mom and all, dude. I don't think anyone
I
else.
always made sure if like if my school is calling my parents to pick me up for whatever reason, I made sure they call mom because she would come in a car. My dad used to ride a bike, like he was a bike
Yeah.
guy. I don't want him to come to my school, pick me up
Yeah.
on a bike and take.
No, but I used to study in Mira Road for a while now in the beginning, like when I was a kid. So Kunal Kemu also was from the same school, okay, and he used to live in my society only at that point. And then he had done enough movies by then, dude.
Yeah.
But he had, मतलब हो गया था, उसका school खत्म हो गया था. But I think his little sister was still studying in the school. After school, we used to walk out, and Kunal Kemu used to come on a moped to pick up his sister. I'm like, dude, you did a movie with Amir Khan. What the fuck are you doing on a
Activa में.
moped? Activa भी नहीं भाई, moped वो ऐसा
Oh,
kickstart
अच्छा,
करना
हाँ.
पड़ रहा है उसको.
Oh,
नहीं भाई तू क्या कर रहा है यार?
What do you guys think about this? Like, what do you guys like? Like, I feel like if I see Shah Rukh in a moped, I'd be like, oh, humble.
That's cool. I would think that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But like,
if a rich person
if you
does
see
poor
someone-
person
yeah.
shit, that's somehow cool.
Yeah, but if you see someone who you're like, this guy, like Kunal Kemu, as you're describing, middle class life became
Yeah.
an actor, then you'll never be able to see him as how much ever money he makes. You'll always be like, has he become middle class again? Have we pulled him back to our level?
Yeah, like यार movie नहीं मिल रहा है क्या इसको? Moped is to either scooty
Yeah.
or bike,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
Moped
bike
is
still
a
makes
little.
sense. Yeah. You should at least have
Moped
a
is
bike.
in the middle, dude. It's just weird. There's another Kunal Kemu story, but that is, I don't think that should be public.
Yeah, it's actually-
info. No. He he lived in my society only. Na? We used to have Republic Day cricket. Wala ye, so he was playing cricket and he was batting and an uncle was bowling. And then kuch to uncle ko laga out ho gaya wo. And Kunal Kim was like, मैं out नहीं हुआ. And I'm way younger. I'm just watching this match. And Kunal Kim was like, नहीं हुआ out. Uncle's like, हुआ. थोड़ा झगड़ा हो गया. Dude, then the stump was a chair. Okay. The uncle took the chair, fucking smashed it on Kunal Kemu's head.
A head?
Head, सीधा. Broke the
that's
chair.
why he's like this.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Then he did Kalyug.
That was the problem. Yeah. He married a princess. This
I
guy.
was on the fence about signing that movie, but after that he's like, "Challo, खराब है भाई, अभी book करना है."
After that, he was like, गोलमाल भी चलेगा, अभी चलो भाई सब करते हैं. सीधा chair, dude. That was insane to watch because he had done that. आमिर खान कौन से मूवी में था वो? कोई तो बचपन में करता था.
हमें राही प्यार किया something.
तुझे पता होगा फिल्मी साले तू बता.
हमें राही प्यार किया.
He's a child actor.
Yeah. He was a big child actor. And then he came back to Mira Road. Shrishti Sector 3 he came back to.
So wait, so he was like a popular child actor and he moved out of Mira
No, I think
Road?
he did one movie.
After that, yeah.
He only
No,
did one
he
movie,
did
right?
2 or something. And then he used to live in Mira Road and did ads and all.
Oh, okay.
Then obviously he moved.
Yeah.
To
Then he moved to bigger things and became a royal eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Go Goa Gone is a big one.
That's a cult movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
He
have a
co-wrote
cult
it.
following.
Even Madgaon Express was directed by him.
Directed
Yeah,
by him.
written and directed by him. He wrote it
Damn
also.
fun.
Yeah.
Damn
Banger.
Yeah,
Great.
very
That
fun movie,
chair
very
really
fun
helped
movie.
him, dude. After
Yeah.
eventually,
Yeah.
eventually it really helped him. Man, I'm
So
sorry.
what did he do? He just took the beating out.
I guess, dude. I ran. I was a kid, dude. I was like, yes, sab
uncle-
kya ho raha hai yaar?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Kunal Kemu's parents did nothing.
I don't know if they were. I ran again. My mom, dad, like.
Kunal Kemu's dad was like, it's not out. It's not out. Uncle out.
Kunal Kemu, please don't call my dad. वो bike पे आएंगे. I don't want you guys to say. Please.
उसके बाद सब नया स्टंप ढूंढ रहे हैं. Like अब स्टंप टूट गया हमारा. नया स्टंप कहाँ मिलेगा?
my dad, one of my dad's friend, his name was Balli Bhaiya. Okay, I used to call him Balli Bhaiya, and he had a collection of sports bikes. Like he had a Hayabusa at the time. He had a Ninja.
Yeah.
So my dad.
Balli Bhaiya is a perfect name for a biker.
Yeah.
Balli Bhaiya.
So my dad would make Balli Bhaiya come pick me up from my house at like 7 in the morning and take me to school sometimes so that I
Did you hold his hand?
Yes.
Well,
I held his waist.
बल्ली भैया प्लीज लेकर जाओ मुझे किधर भी लेकर जाओ
नहीं आज दूसरी वाली बाइक लेके आना होली से बोर हो गया
Fun fact, I saw porn for the very first time on Balli Bhaiya's phone. I was
Wow.
playing games and I accidentally stumbled upon porn on his phone.
wow.
bro can I tell you what when I was like in the third or fourth grade I was playing games on one uncle in my family his phone and guess what I saw okay you'll never guess what I saw
Okay,
you guess,
want?
guess.
I don't want to say what I'm guessing.
Yeah, because you're guessing some like
yeah.
Yeah.
like nasty shit.
Yeah.
He had like gore videos of like just like gore videos. There's like a guy in America, and this is like bad 3GP type quality. It's a guy in America who was trying to rob a bank, but then like a rival gang came and caught him, and then like cut his whole head off, and then threw his head. And I saw all of that on my uncle's phone, and I was like, why can't you watch porn like a normal guy?
How old were you?
I was like 8, dude.
Oh my god.
Dude, I remember watching that and I was just like, and this is
He
like a
just
very
had snuff
nice.
films on his phone.
Yeah, he just and like there was nothing sexual in any of these. He just had like murder videos.
He deleted the sexual ones. He's like, this
It's taking too much
remains in my
space.
history.
I had a second-hand laptop once that had everything cleared out, except one thing that was not cleared out, which was Tiger fucking woman. And I clicked on it, and it was literally just Tiger fucking woman.
What?
It was
Wait, what?
for 8 seconds. It was it was. I was like, there's no way.
Wow. There was AI back
That's why
then.
they're going extinct, dude. They're being forced to be in porn now.
Okay.
Tiger fucking woman.
That's it. It was called Tiger fucking woman. And I was like,
I did that with a horse fucking woman. Seen a horse.
but I think the guy who sold his laptop was a genius because he cleared everything and he was like, let me download one thing.
As a prank.
Oh,
That was
Whoever
anyway going
buys this
extinct.
shit, that was a little surprise for you.
but you're coming back to it. What do you spend your money on though? Like, what do you like?
What do you like spending money on?
So, yeah, man, I just, I'll tell you what I spend money on. Okay, I spend money on overcompensating, which is, I think, a good thing. Like, you buy good clothes, you buy good shoes. That's one thing I spend money on. But I'm not like, I don't get into the rat race of buy naya sneakers drop hua hai, mere ko
You're
pehla
not
din.
into hype. You're just like things you buy the things
Yeah.
you like.
Yeah, but I also like I'm associated with hype culture. Like I'll buy good shoes and shit. I spend a lot of money on that shit. I've spent a lot of money on soap. I'm actually
Yeah, we heard.
That's
Yeah.
what we heard, dude.
yeah, I spend a
That's
lot
what
of.
we
I love soap, bro. I love
But how did I get into soaps? I've never.
because when I was a kid, my father told me.
You stink.
My father told me. My father showed me like there was some. So we lived in a joint family. Okay, so that means everybody uses the same fucking bathroom, right? And my dad's just angry that everyone's using that like fancy soap that he bought, some shower gel or some shit. He can't take it off take it out at everybody. He looks at me and he goes, "Did you use my soap?" Like I do a bigger story about all of this in my new hour that I'm
Watch
touring.
this new hour when it comes out. Okay.
Okay, but like because my dad told me that and he disallowed me from using. He was like, "मैंने तेरे लिए लिरिल खरीदा है." You literal use कर. Since that day, I was like, the minute I make money, I'm gonna fucking kick literal from the window.
Okay, I like how everything's based.
Dude,
on
I'll tell you something. You know what? If people were just nice to me in my childhood,
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
telling you, everything I do is just to prove people wrong.
Yeah.
Dude, your dad is just giving you stepson treatment throughout. Till the day you got married.
Till the day I got married, dude. It's just
Do you think it's possible that he was like, "Hey, don't use my soap. It's disgusting. Just get your own."
it was a
soap."
shower gel. It was
Oh,
a yeah.
shower gel.
It was a shower gel.
Okay.
It was a
He
shower.
really didn't want you to use his
Yeah,
shower
yeah,
gel.
yeah. It was a shower gel. And dude, like we had one of those fuck all buildings. You know those like sometimes you start the shower and then sometimes you start the shower and you're like, oh shit, today's sewage water's coming. Okay. And then I go to school and these guys are like, you know, Raunaq, there's a difference between Austria and Australia. So I was like, at least I should get to use good soap, man. Fuck this shit, bro.
Man, I'm sorry I said you're rich in the beginning, dude.
Yeah.
That's
So
why,
much.
that's why I hate being associated with that.
Yeah.
Because
fair.
because I'm always just like I've had a very different relationship with money with my parents. Okay, like since I was like 15, my parents just stopped giving me anything. Okay, so
At
I have,
15 they stopped? Oh, that's damn
like
early.
School got over. My dad was like, "Here, you have like bus money to go to college."
Yeah.
Okay, and then we moved out of South Bombay. We lived in Sivri that time. Okay. He was like, "You have bus money to go to college," and I was like, "But sometimes I get hungry in college." He's like, "Take the bus back home. We have lots of food here." Okay, so like I've been working since I was 15. Okay, and the minute I made money even in college, I was like, "Yo, I'm buying dosas for everybody now. I'm the guy who gives dosas to people."
Here's an expensive soap.
Yeah.
Use this.
I buy dosas and I know the difference between Austria and Australia. What's up?
So I just have a lot of money complex.
Yeah.
So I'm not. So for that reason, like when you guys started the podcast, Govind told me, "Hey, bro, we do a podcast about wasting money." I was like, "Hey, buddy, I don't waste money. Okay, it's important to give all your friends dosas. It's not a waste of money." So,
I have a very complex relationship with money, okay?
I didn't know about the backstory, dude. I was just, you said you don't waste money. I was like, everyone buys something. They waste. What the fuck is he talking about, dude? Just say no then, man. You can't-
then I read the message and I was like, then I saw some episodes and I was like, I think Govind must be thinking that I am acting like I'm holier than thou. So then I messaged. I know you messaged me back the second time.
Yeah,
saying,
because when we saw that clip of you talking about soap, like, dude, he can just come and talk about that soap here.
I was like, what? He only talks on his show or what?
yeah, no. So that's so I don't often buy wasteful shit. I did buy one thing that I threw away that I want to talk about is I saw in the lockdown one thing on TikTok when we still had TikTok, which was a back scrubber which was like you attach it to your wall.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
And
about.
then you
Yeah,
And because
yeah.
because like I buy so much soap, I thought that's a good soap accessory.
Yeah.
So you so you put that thing on the wall, you put some shower gel onto it, and then you just go.
Under it.
Okay. But the problem is the suction was so bad. Every time I did that, nothing fell down. Okay.
Yeah. And then it falls on
Okay.
you. You don't want
And
that.
then it falls down, and because it still has that suction thing, it falls up. Boom. So then Henna would run. Go, Raunaq, are you okay? Raunaq.
And then you're on the floor. You
So-
didn't use it then.
Yeah, we threw it. We threw it.
That is, by the way, horrible. Why would you even? If I see an ad,
No,
for
dude, if I
like,
see an ad, I think it
just
It wasn't an ad. It was one of those. Here's Amazon finds.
Amazon finds, things you need.
Yeah. So you know when a human being says it, you feel like, oh, they.
They have tried it out.
They've
Yeah,
tried
it's
it out.
user-generated content.
Yeah,
They must have
yeah.
tested it.
Yeah.
So, you know what, like, so my dad also is into buying all these like soap, like
Dude, what's up
products.
with dads and
soap
soaps?
products, not soap, but soap products. So like he has an automatic soap dispenser, like how you have in hotels.
yeah.
He
I
has
used
that
to
for the
have an
house.
automatic
I'm
toothpaste
also-
That's damn cool, dude.
dispenser.
Like I just you put so in that bathroom there are like 3 soap dispensers,
What
but
the
one of them
fuck?
is automatic. So the automatic one just gets used, and the others are always full.
In one bathroom, there are 3 different soap dispensers.
Yeah, because
Do
my
3
my
people
dad
wash-
likes he buys multiple soap dispensers.
Do
Like
thi-
today I like this one, dude.
Do 3 people wash their hands in that bathroom ever?
It's like one of the common washrooms in the house, you know.
इतना common तो नहीं होना चाहिए
It's
वो
a-
washroom
बाहर
में
है,
कि 3
है भाई, दो भी बनते हैं।
It's an automatic dispenser. It's like.
That's very
Yeah.
cool. I
But
also
automatic
wanted it.
dispensers are more, I think, for like hotels and stuff because they
Yeah, sure.
don't. They don't want people to take more than necessary.
Yeah, yeah.
That and
yeah.
also you don't want to touch
Ha.
surface that someone else touched ideally.
Exactly.
Ah,
But it
that's
is in my wish list, the automatic. It's just cool. Okay, dude, I think I also have that overcompensation. That's
All
why I
of us
spend
ha-
money.
100%. If
Yeah.
we didn't grow up with money, we have that
Yeah, I
compensation.
didn't grow up with
For
money
sure.
and I
Yeah,
was a
and
loser
You
in
know
school.
what the worst part was? I somehow convinced myself that everyone who has grown with money, God will punish them. Okay. And God is not punishing them. Dude. They are more-
excelling every day.
They are
They're
the rich are just getting richer. And I was just like, what the fuck, man?
You're like, hey, I have a passport. They're like, we have 3. You're like, what the fuck? How
We
did
have
you-
citizenship in another country. You're too far behind,
Yeah,
Raunaq.
dude, you can never fucking win with these guys. You
No,
can
man,
never win.
there's no-
I remember there was one guy who his father bought another house in the same building because his father was like, when this guy grows up and gets married,
Yeah.
I don't want him to live far away.
Yeah.
So, but now he's like 8. So what do we do? So they turned the house, not a room, the house into a game house.
What?
Okay, so on like his birthday and stuff, we would go down and play like bears and like Mario, like life-size Mario toy and shit.
When he was 8, they were so afraid
Yeah.
that they'll move away when he gets married.
No. In the sense, like you know
Eventually,
how.
wala
So
bhi
you know how
investment.
like rich parents are like, I need to now buy houses
Yeah.
for my kids.
Yeah,
Correct.
So they were like, we'll buy a house in the same
in the
building.
same building.
For when so he can use as an adult. But now while he's a kid, he's allowed to come here and play. And then 6 o'clock, his mom would tell him, "Abhi
That's
padao."
Stockholm syndrome, dude. Ki yaar, if you just love this place so much, you'll never be able to
Oh
leave
yeah,
it.
yeah.
They're trying to
At 6
gaslight
o'clock,
him.
his mom would be like, "Okay, अभी पढ़ाई करने का time है, तो वापस ऊपर आ जाओ." And then he would go up, and then they would lock that house. Like I would say, a lot of people would buy that house and then rent it out till the son can use it.
Yeah. Not use
But
as a
that's how rich they were.
playground.
They didn't think of that. Yeah, and good for them. But like,
Of course.
yeah, but like,
That is insane, dude.
how,
To
how
buy an
many
extra
how many
house.
generations is it going to take for me?
To be like, ये घर PS5 रखने के लिए
Yeah.
बस खत्म.
Yeah.
वो घर का
I
purpose.
grew up around rich people, but in Jaipur, rich people are not that show-offy. They like hide their money.
Huh.
Right?
Because it's black.
Yeah.
Mostly it's black,
there
and they
also
also
it's
don't give
black.
access to their kids until they're like 18 or 19.
Yeah,
Right? So they
correct.
live like middle class only until
Yeah.
they grow up, and then they
Oh,
start
and
their
then you
family.
realize.
Dude, that's what I grew up around my friends, and I never realized that they're like rich because everybody was broke all the time. We were all trying to struggle with money to go have shisha somewhere.
Huh.
And when they all went to college, they all went to New York, Columbia. Where did this money suddenly come from? Why did I pay for all the hookahs?
Yeah, you're like मैं बॉम्बे जा रहा हूँ, they're like मैं तो न्यूयॉर्क जा रहा हूँ. अबे
all just left suddenly.
Dude, okay, so like my grandfather is very revered, because so my So you guys know that Govind knows this, that I used to be a real estate agent.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude,
You
wait.
know this.
I knew you were a real estate agent. He thought you were a lawyer.
You wanted to be, na?
I studied law also.
Yeah.
So the thing is, my father's a real estate agent, his father's a real estate agent. And I was studying law because I didn't think comedy would be So I was like, I studied law and then I'll become a property lawyer so I can take my dad's business one step forward. So my granddad is a very revered real estate agent because he came from Pakistan after separation and lived on the footpath.
Yeah.
He slept on the footpath and sold houses to people.
Shit.
Okay. So
That-
that's why I think he's a fucking legend.
Yeah,
right? Like,
he-
I have a lot of respect for him.
absolutely.
Okay. So he sold houses to people, and there's this house in Nepean Road
Yeah.
where he sold a lot of, and this was like an under construction building. Like now we see under construction building as like 40 stories.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
It's like a 6-story building at that time. Okay. He sold a couple of houses, and then the builder turns around and tells my grandfather, "I don't have money to pay you your brokerage. Okay, let me just give you a flat in this building." Okay. And my grandfather was like, "Fuck you, cash is king," because that's how Sindhis want to see a.
Yeah.
Like he's come from being thrown out of
Correct.
everything he had, right? So he was like, "Fuck you, give me cash whenever you can, but you give me cash." Okay. And back then the idea of the top floor being the penthouse was never there. So actually he was giving my grandfather the top floor, which would in today's terms be known as the penthouse flat, the highest
at
flat.
Nepean Road.
Okay. My grandfather said, "Fuck off, give me cash." Took the cash and fucked off. Okay. Now I know this story and like many stories like that. My grandfather one day some other guy was like, some best friend of his was like, "मैं चेंबूर में land खरीद रहा हूँ." My grandfather was like, "चूतिया cash रख, cash. They'll throw you out of Bombay also ना, cash नहीं होगा तेरे पास." Okay. He says, "Cash चाहिए." Keeps his cash. That friend of his sold that piece of land in Chembur for some 400 crores or some shit. Okay. During my grandfather's lifetime. So I'm glad my grandfather saw it happen.
Saw it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I should be the only one knowing. Okay. But the thing is, because he was displaced from land, he was very averse to buying any piece of property.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. So he was like, "I'll keep the cash." Now, cut to many years later, I am in this fucking school where all my friends are like Nepean Road and shit, right?
Yeah.
So I'm hanging out at this guy's house and it's a nice house and I'm a little older. I'm like 12. I've made peace with the fact that you have to explain to yourself, right? Like, okay, they're from a different upbringing. I'm from a different upbringing. Their circumstances different. That's fine. He's still a good guy. He's still my friend. I'm constantly, I couldn't.
You were this mature in school?
I couldn't just, I have to, right? I couldn't just play on the, like, these guys are playing Brian Panty WWE. Okay, and I'm just like, it's okay. Everybody has a. And they're like, "Bro, look at our tits, bro." It's okay, bro. Everybody has their own money. It's
Some
fine.
people can afford to look at it. Some people can't. It's just life.
I'm just fucking doing that whole fucking thing. Yeah. Okay, so then, and then like, it's like I go to these people's houses, like things are for the first time.
Yeah.
They are eating like mac and cheese, which is very normal, but I'm like, what is this? What is this pasta? Truth, it's mac and cheese. Yeah, mac and cheese. Like, it's just, okay. So then my dad comes and picks me up at like 7 o'clock. And then, "Hey, your driver's come." Shut up, dude! Shut up!
He's extending his hand. Stop it. Stop holding his hand.
So my dad is driving me home.
Yeah.
Okay? My dad goes, "Hey, this is a nice building, huh? Do you know that your grandfather was offered the penthouse suite in this fucking house?" I was like, "Kill me. Just kill me right now, Dad. I fucking hate myself. I wanna put my head inside that mac and cheese and suffocate."
Dude, it's all the same. My grandfather was also supposed to buy some Marine Drive house way back when he lived here. He also was like, "Nahi, यहाँ पे खरीदना वरीदना कुछ नहीं."
Yeah.
Which was Kandivali, I started in Mira Road, dude. Like, because he didn't buy that, we had to go entirely to the north.
Yeah. My biggest fear is that I will make some decision that my grandchildren will be like, "That mother choke." Like someone in some documentary will be like, in the 2020s there were many comedians. There was Raunaq Rajani, and then they're like, "Hey, you're not Raunaq Rajani." "He's a chooth. I'm telling you, he's a chooth."
There would be, dude. I'm sure there's some fucking decision that.
At least for you guys, there's like a degree of separation. It's still your grandfather. My dad, so he used to give, like he started making money very early in life. So he started giving out money on, let's say, interest to people, right? And he was a very kind-hearted person. He was like a goon, but a very kind-hearted goon. So if you're not able to pay him back, some people are like, hey, हमारा घर रख लो. तो वो like नहीं कोई बात नहीं, पैसे छोड़, घर भी छोड़. Sometimes they would pay him back with like property papers. He would just give it to his friends. Like, ये Raja Park में shop चाहिए? Shop. So now Raja Park is the most posh area in Jaipur. So when you drive around, you see all the shops that could have been yours.
Bro.
And it's my dad. Like, he has shown me places कि ये अपनी हो सकती थी, ये अपनी हो सकती थी, ये अपनी थी.
Man, sure. Bro, that's annoying. That's so annoying,
So
bro.
bad.
Dude, but with my grandkids, at least if I make some weird financial mistake, it'll be worse because they'll be like, he had a podcast about wasting money on top of wasting. He didn't fucking buy this house, and then he's like, I bought 5 shoes today. And it's just worse.
You know, this podcast was so successful, they started buying shit for content.
You know, at least we can repress our memories. We are leaving a digital trail behind.
Full episode 100. Today I bought a TV for this podcast. They're going to be so mad, dude.
Yeah, bro, do you ever do that? Do you ever get like money that you thought you were not supposed to get? And then you start every new payment with, oh, I have 5,000.
Yeah.
Every new payment. I go to the fucking mall, oh, I have 5,000. You go to fucking airport, I have 5,000.
Dude, you know what I do? So when I have enough reward points in my on my credit card, right? Let's say I have 10,000 reward points, and if I buy something, oh yeah, I'll just redeem my reward points here on this, and then I never do it. I just keep extending it again and again. I keep buying new things. Like, yeah, I have reward points, I'll do it. But you also want to keep increasing your reward points.
Bro, you know, my fucking Axis Bank reward points expired.
Yeah, they expired.
Because I keep doing this. I was like, I'll buy later, they're all expired. I was like,
Okay, I have to use mine
you gotta
ASAP.
use it, bro.
Yeah, dude, I also don't use it. It's all expired because by the time, I mean, I'm like, oh fuck, I have to pay the bill. I forgot, I have to pay it back. And then like
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah, I
That's
always
the
forget that I have to pay it back. I just keep spending.
You know,
but
yeah,
then,
we need to go back to a time where you pay and you get, so that, because the idea of we'll worry about money later, and then you enjoy the product and then you have to worry about the money. Like even when you buy a TV, okay, you go to the shop, you should be able to pick up a TV and
bring
go.
it yourself.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, dude.
just like everyone on the road should be like, wow, so TV liya hai, right? Not that after 4 days one guy will come.
But you know what's worse? When I took my phone, this phone only, I don't know why I fucking did this, but I made it an EMI of 18 months. Which I didn't need to do, dude. I could have paid it off in 9 months.
In the time when
But-
you're ordering, it shows you can get it for 1,000 rupees a month.
Yeah, I was like, that's okay, man. I was just like, what's 1,000 a month, dude? Fuck it, let's do it. But dude, after a year of having this phone, I was like, why am I still paying
Why
this
am I still
EMI?
paying this
It's
shit?
6 months
You,
left.
you did it.
Yeah.
You at least did it for your phone, which still makes sense.
Yeah.
I was going for a wedding and I needed to buy a handbag, okay, because I was going for a luxury wedding. So I can't just go take my whatever Herschel
Right,
bag I have. I
right,
need a proper
right.
leather bag. So I
Right.
ordered a Mokobara bag,
Okay.
and I could afford it. But when I was ordering it off of Amazon, it said you can get it for 400 rupees a month, and you only have to pay it for 24 months.
The big subscription for a bag.
Paying subscription for a bag is.
So every month I get a random message, 400 rupees debited from your account. Like, what is this for? And then I go, I'm still paying for my Mokobara
And
bag.
you know the worst part is on the 25th month if they take $400, you won't even realize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where the scam is. Like it's like that Superman 3 scam, right?
What is that? Scam?
Superman 3, Richard Pryor was an employee in a company where he realized that you get your, like, let's say you get your salary as 105 rupees 60 paise.
Okay.
Okay, so that 60 paise, whether it really comes to you or doesn't, it doesn't matter. But that he found out in the system that 60 paise just keeps getting lost.
Oh, okay.
So he made sure that everybody 60 paise comes to me, and it was like some big corporation with a lot of clients and a lot of employees, and everybody 60 paise started coming to me, and he was like the janitor who became a millionaire overnight.
What?
Yeah. So
Dude,
essentially,
that's actually pretty smart.
essentially
Yeah, yeah.
that's what all these scams are, right? You just pay $400 one extra month and you forget.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
subscribe to an app.
Yeah, you
and
don't
you're like,
realize.
Yeah, I forgot that I'm no longer using Yassify me. But I'm paying 60 paise a month.
I kept paying 300 a month for my Nintendo Switch online something.
वो तो ठीक है.
Arey,
If
it
you
didn't
play-
work
Oh,
and I
अच्छा.
forgot
do
immediately.
you have a Nintendo Switch?
Yeah, I have a Switch.
Okay, so for the longest time, so this is another thing my dad told me I could never get was a
Game
a
Boy?
PlayStation. Was a yeah, Game Boy.
Game
Oh,
Boy.
Game Boy.
Same.
Game Boy. All the cool kids had a Game Boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah.
Fucking first though, I joined school in 2002. 2004, Pokemon started coming in India. Okay, 2002, I joined the school, and all these other kids were like, "Yeah, so my Pikachu bag," and I was like, "Who's this Pikachu guy?" Okay. So,
I love how
Is there a
you.
new designer in there? I don't know.
It's all so different in your head. In that school, if you could hear all the kids' thoughts, it'll be very consistent until it reaches you.
Yeah,
Where you're like, what is all this?
and and you know the thing is like they're so oblivious. They just think that everybody knows.
Yeah.
Okay, so like for example, in 2004 when Pokemon started, na, I was like, I gotta catch up, dude. These guys
Gotta
I
catch 'em all.
These guys know all the references. So I'm watching Pokemon every single day. Okay, every single day 4:30 I used to make sure Cartoon Network पे देख लिया. Okay, I come one day to school and I was like, you guys watched the episode yesterday or what? And these fucking rich ass kids, he looks at me and goes, dude, you watch? And this is before Tata Sky, right?
Yeah.
He's like, dude, you watch Pokemon in Hindi or what? And I was like, but that's the only language it goes on in. How did you watch it in English? Where did you watch it in English? He was like, dude, I watched it during the summer at my aunt's house in Boston. And I was like, I don't even have an aunt, bro. Fuck, my parents didn't even get me an aunt, bro. I just hate I was like,
Oh yeah, you can just be like, can I come the next time? Oh man.
I was like, I took a flight to your aunt's house and reached in Vaishno Devi. I was like, where do you get these aunts from, dude?
dude, no matter what you say,
matter what
there'll
you
be
say.
something.
You are right.
You cannot,
There's
you
no
cannot.
way you can
There's
win
no
ever.
fucking winning. There's no winning. Dude,
But it's so funny that you thought that Pokemon was like an Indian thing. Like, they're doing My Friend Ganesha and Pokemon.
हाँ Ash Delhi का ही तो है यार Ash ही तो है I wanted a Game Boy so bad. My dad used to travel a lot for work, so once I was just like, dude, just get me a Game Boy. My friends
yeah.
have Game Boys. I need a Game Boy.
Yeah.
So I don't remember where he went, but he went somewhere, and then he was like, oh okay, I'll try to get a Game Boy. I was like, fucking finally, I'll get a Game Boy. And then he came back. He just got me that Tetris thing, dude.
Bro, I have a very familiar story. Okay, so I know basically 2002 to 2004. I know what Pokemon is because I'm playing on these friends. With
Yeah.
And they're like, yo man, I allowed you for 15 minutes now. Give my Game
Yeah.
Boy back. Okay. so I was just like, it's like one day I'll roll up in a Beamer with my Game Boy. Okay. So
Raunaq, we have a PS10 now.
okay. So I'm constantly just begging my dad. Okay, I'm just like, Dad, buy me a Game Boy, buy me a Game Boy. Okay, my dad.
Yeah.
Anything happens. Okay. And I remember once I just told my father, can you sign on this paper? On top I wrote, Dad will buy Raunaq Game Boy. I was like, Dad, I'll take you to the cops if you don't buy me a Game Boy. But I was like, fuck you.
That's why I'm studying to be a lawyer soon.
My dad was like, this is what he's going to do with the property papers when he grows up. But I was like, thanks for the heads up, you dickhead. Okay, I've tried everything possible. Okay, I go to family functions and it's like the minute my dad says something like, "Beta, you can get whatever you want." Okay, like he means like my marks. I'm like Game Boy. Okay.
Game Boy,
Yeah. So
yeah.
I was like constantly saying Game Boy to him for like 2 years. Okay. And one Masi of mine, okay, she had married. Her marriage didn't work out. She came back to India, but she had married in Dubai. Okay, so this was wealthy man, and she was young when she got married, and him and her were childless. So they had spent a lot of money on like fun shit back in the
Yeah.
day. Okay, so she was like, "Raunaq, you want a Game Boy or I have a Game Boy?" I'll get you a Game Boy. And I was like, fuck this. I looked at my dad. I was like, see, जिसका कोई नहीं होता ना उसका मासी होता है. भले ही ये बॉस्टन में नहीं है, भले ही ये दुबई से वापस आ गई है. So I can't watch
इनका
Pokemon.
divorce हो रहा है थोड़ा सा.
Yeah.
भले उनकी life shambles में, but I'll get a Game Boy.
So she's like, don't worry, I'll get you a Game Boy. And then she gives me the first Game Boy ever. This is that black and white.
DS, Game Boy DS.
Okay. And there's like a game where it's called Pipe Dream. So you keep so like water's flowing, you have to keep putting a piece of pipe. So then I was like, I gotta put positive spin to this, right? So I go to my friends and I was like, oh, you guys use the new shit. I'm using vintage classics. And they're like, you're a fucking loser.
No wonder your dad calls you Raunaq.
Man, it's just. I mean, I asked my dad also, why did you lie to me about that
Dude,
Game
getting
Boy?
you
Because
Tetris is crazy.
Dude, I swear to God, I played on my friends' Game Boys, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think I wanted to convince myself I have a Game Boy
Yeah.
for a day. I was like, yeah, it's Game Boy. Then I was like, this is not. I don't think this is a Game Boy because it was the same color as a Game Boy.
Yeah.
The purplish wala color.
And your dad must be like, yo, it's 99 games of God. That's
I think he went to South Africa or something. He was just like, I tried, I couldn't find it. I was like, then tell me you couldn't find it.
In your time, I mean, I'm slightly younger, so in your time, like Game Boy was big thing.
How
but
old
when
are
I
you?
was
How old are you?
I'm 27, so I started.
I'm 30. You're 32.
31.
But during my time, PS1 or 2 was the cool thing to have.
Yeah, PS2.
I had a PS2.
But that came later after Game Boy. Like I never had a Game Boy phase. I had wanted a PS always because that's what I was hearing everywhere. And then my parents got me that TV Connect wala video game where you have Contra. And all
That's
that.
also what I might as well
I
tell
love
them this
that.
other thing also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I was a kid, like I think when I was like 13, 14, I figured out LimeWire you can download
Yeah,
shit. and
yeah,
stuff.
same.
Okay, and that time we didn't have like South Park Family Guy come in yet.
Correct.
But we had seen those random clips that went viral, right?
Yeah.
On like old YouTube, there was like,
Mm-hmm.
you know that Stevie going mom, mama,
Yeah,
mama.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
so people knew that it's like the cooler version of Simpsons, but we don't have it. And like cool American culture was very like Tokyo
Very
Drift,
new,
Adam
yeah,
Sandler, these
yeah,
things
yeah.
were very like, oh, those are the cool guys, right? So I used to download episodes of South Park, burn it onto a Mozart CD, and then tell my rich friends that, oh, I have a pirated CD guy near my house. I've rented it from him. If you want, it's $50 a week. So you can use this CD, and they're probably going to hear it for the first time. This is the first time I'm saying it in public, okay? So I would give them the CD, and they would forget for like 10 weeks, 15 weeks, and all. So I used to get like full $500, $750 like that from them, okay? Okay, and then like I was like, my dad can't find out that I overuse the internet, okay? So I went to Hathaway and paid the internet also with my new drug money, okay? Okay, so because I was like, my biggest fear is my dad will find out I'm watching like downloading porn, okay?
Yeah.
But I was like, no, bro, this is dhando time, okay?
He would have been so proud of you, dude.
So yeah, actually my dad knew. So I'm hustling. Okay, I'm going to my cousins also, and I'm like, yo, go to your school friends and tell them if they want any of these shows, I can get you these shows. I'm downloading movies and giving my friends and all. And they're dumb. They don't have any street smart skills because their parents have kept them so sheltered. And I love you, but like,
Yeah.
No, that's true.
their parents have kept them sheltered, right? So they're not like, they don't know that you can haggle this stuff from someone like a pirated CD guy. These are hustles that you learn
Because you want to
because
be
you
cool.
have to survive
yeah.
as a kid from my scenario, right? So I was like, I'll tell these guys that I will get you all this shit, but I'm the one downloading it, putting on Mozart, and then like after 10 weeks, he would be like, oh bro, I by mistake spoiled the CD. That's okay, just give me another $500. So
You're not even calculating. You're just like, yeah, it's okay, 2,000
Yeah, yeah.
for that.
and then they're just giving me like 3,000. 3,000 you said, yeah.
Dude, I also had a business like that for 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
Same shit, na?
Same, very similar. I started with torrenting and all, but we had moved on to like pen drives and all. But after that, they started to figure out torrenting. But the new thing was iPhones and iPod Touch were a new thing, right? So jailbreaking was very new.
Oh.
So nobody knew how to jailbreak because they were very scared of doing it. But once I did it to my phone, I figured out through YouTube only. Nobody was like willing to put in the effort to go to YouTube and figure out how to jailbreak your phone and how to get that. But when you have themes and all installed, when Apple wouldn't allow you to even change wallpapers, everybody wanted it.
Yeah.
So I jailbroke my iPod Touch and made it like a, those model houses you have when you show it broken.
Nice.
So I just customized my iPod to the T, took it to school, showed it to everyone. I'm like, dude, we want this. We want the Batman theme. We want.
Nice.
Like, I have a guy, a USB in the
Yeah,
shop.
That's
Give
it.
me an iPod.
Give
I'll
your
do it,
phone.
dude. Dude, for 3 years, I minted
Nice.
money. Like every month, I was making 10 to 15,000.
Lovely.
Because jailbreaking is the
fuck,
base.
dude?
After that, you need to add more resources and tweaks and
Yeah.
all of that, which is separate. Like, oh, you want this? You want your app to be
Great.
like phone to be able to do multitasking? That's $500, dude.
Great. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel
did
that
like
for
packages,
3
you have different
years.
packages and all, dude.
Yeah, I had
That's
for
amazing.
3 years. I did that till they figured
That's
out.
amazing. Yeah.
I didn't realize the muffler was off.
Also, you keep talking off mic again and again, dude.
You know how Hoshang talks on the mic? This is a comedian who goes on stage, okay? When he's doing this podcast every time, like the last episode, I was just looking at the episode to edit, and I realized Hoshang talks, okay? The mic is here, and he's talking. If he moves his head, the mic,
Yeah, dude,
the
always.
mic just stays there, dude. And then he's like, yeah, so you know, you've never held the mic or what the fuck? It moves.
No,
but-
on stage I realized because the mic also amplifies your voice, so I know if I'm talking in mic or not here.
What did you do? What did you do with all that money?
what did you do?
Dude, that's why I was buying hookah to all of my friends. Dude,
Then they
I
went to
was
Colombia.
yeah, then they all left me, dude. When Apple allowed to have the wallpapers on, they all forgot about
With your wallpapers.
All that was missing.
So what I
Also
did
wallpaper.
what I did with my money, it was 6,999 for a PS2, and my parents never
Oh,
let me
you
get a PS2.
bought your own PS?
No. I go to my parents and I'm like, on a Sunday, and I'm like, hey, because I had only 6,999,
Yeah.
I did not have like transport money. I was like, hey, can you take me to Chroma? I have something I need to buy. My dad's like, what the fuck do you need from Chroma? I was like, it's personal. Because they're never going to buy me a video game.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, in the middle of all of this, wait, I'll tell you. I have one relative who's an NRI uncle. He felt bad for me and he bought me a PSP.
Oh.
And I'm using the fucking PSP.
Nice.
Bro, PSP, I'm playing
PSP
PSP
yeah,
Live.
yeah,
the
all my-
fucking
PSP Life is
best.
great. Me and my
Amazing
one cousin
life.
have
Yeah,
PSP.
yeah.
Okay, and we're just playing. Okay, and that cousin still from a little nicer house. So his parents used to buy more games, like it used to be like 1,500 rupees for a game, right?
Yeah, the
I'm-
UMDs.
I'm playing the one game my mama gave me, okay?
It came with the
Yeah,
box.
it came with the box. I'm just playing that one game.
Yeah.
Okay, I've finished that game 12 times.
Platinum trophy every
yeah.
time.
So I remember I used to sleep on a bunk bed and my sister was sleeping below and my sister was like, Raunaq, you're making too much noise on your PlayStation. I was like, hey man, I'm doing my own thing on my own. Because bro, the only piece of real estate I had in that house was in the air on that bunk bed. Okay, I had nowhere else to go. Okay, so I was like, hey man, I'm doing my own fucking thing. All right, mind your own business. Okay, then my sister and I get into an argument. She gets up. Fucking crazy bitch picks up my PSP and throws it.
What?
Okay? Dude, I've fucking spoken about it in therapy even now. Okay, she just fucking throws it. It's the middle of the night. Okay, and I'm furious. I go and wake up my parents, and my dad tells me, don't spoil my sleep, and then hugs my sister and tells her stop crying. Okay, and I was like, I'm going to buy a PlayStation, and I will show you who's boss. Okay, so I started this business. Okay, I've collected 7,000 rupees because I was like, PSP is very expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, PSP was like
At the
15,
time
20.
when it launched, like 15, 20K. Yeah.
So I had 6,999, and then वो फेक वीडियो गेम्स का मेरे पास एक जुगाड़ था 30 रुपीस वाला जो
एक बार जेल ब्रेक कराना होता है उसके बाद
हाँ उसके बाद हो जाता है क्या वो मैं भी करता
and I used to sell those also 30 में I used to buy and 60 में I used to sell. Okay.
I used to go to Agra and they had this shop which में जहाँ पे 30 रुपए में PS2 के games मिलते थे.
हाँ.
And I would go back and sell it for like 300, 400.
Yeah, you had better margins.
I wasn't traveling to another city, you know, for
Yeah,
that.
that's fair.
Wow, you were going to another
नानी
city?
वहाँ पे रहती थी तो
अच्छा,
for summer
okay.
breaks I used to go.
Okay. I was just like, मम्मी आता हूँ मैं कल. Like you're 12. नहीं मैं आता हूँ कल आता हूँ.
थोड़ा करनी है मेरे को रात को.
Train to Agra.
थोड़ा काम से जाना है मुझे.
Okay, so I have this 6,999.
Yeah.
On a Sunday, I tell my parents, take me to Vijay Sales. But that's like, we're not gonna fucking take you to Vijay Sales till you tell me what you want. I was like, gadget stuff. Okay. I was like, I want to do window gazing. I was like, my dad's like, what window gazing you want to do? What, you want to buy a toaster for the house? I was like, just take me now. So then my dad was like, you tell me what you want, I will take you. I was like, okay, now we have a deal.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't realize the deal was with Raunaq. Okay.
Not Raunaq.
It's null and void.
So I go, okay, I saved enough money to buy a PlayStation. so I want to buy PS2. What you said I can't buy. I'm buying with my own money. What's your problem? And my dad goes, कहाँ से मिला तेरे को ये पैसा? I was like, I'm running my own business. My dad said, are you filing your taxes? Okay. My mom goes, इसके पास पैसे नहीं है, ये बकवास कर रहा है. I go, you know what? Fuck you. This is my 6th time hearing it. And my dad goes, fuck off. And then they were like, इसका तेरे लिए कुछ काम का खरीदे कि we're not going to let you buy PlayStation with this money.
Oh, my family was completely
Which
opposite.
they did not buy me anything काम का. He probably fucking used it to buy my food, which he should have bought anyway, which I was getting for free in that house.
Now suddenly you have to pay.
Now you're buying the food in the house.
I'm buying. He just took that fucking money. And he was like, you're not gonna buy a PlayStation. I was like, but the deal was that I can tell you what I say, and you will take me to the shop. My dad was
This
like,
is what he signed.
no, that was for
Achha,
the
that
Game
was
Boy.
different, na. There was no. Why?
You
Where did the
fucked up-
confidence come from? Dude?
You fucked
showed
up
you
by
need to
telling
show.
them. You fucked up by wanting to buy something for your own first. I started by getting them gifts.
You know what? My friend did a very cool thing. My friend, he got thrown out of his house by his dad. Rich kid. He got thrown out of his house by his dad because one day he came back and we were like 16. 14, we were 14. His father told him, how can you get a tattoo? Threw him out of the house. He's sleeping on the floor, on the road. Of course, at 14, how can you get a tattoo?
Yeah, how can you?
Okay. You know what this bastard does? Goes back to the
Yeah,
only place to go get
yeah.
tattoos at that time. Goes back to from Cuff Parade, bastard. I don't know where they get the money from. They've gone to fucking Bandra to gotten dad's name, mom's name tattooed, came back, parents are crying, took him back. I was like, what?
What?
I was like, what? This 14-year-old has 3 tattoos. How did he get money for 3 tattoos?
Yeah, really. Dude.
Why was that not a concern?
Also that, but
Also,
that-
ads shouldn't be tattooing
Tattooing
a 14-year-old.
14-year-olds.
Okay, mute.
Yeah. No, but also the dad was like, hey, how do you have 1 tattoo? He came back with 3. He's like, now you have more. We love you.
Bro, rich kids have some other shit.
Dude,
going on.
when they broke, they're not broke then.
Yeah.
But his dad threw him out and then क्या ऐसा एक गुच्छा पैसा की ये ले बाहर निकल ये ले 1 लाख बाहर निकल यहाँ से साले ये क्या how did they get out of the house
I think they took him back in because अब नाम लिखवा लिया है ना. People will see like इनका बेटा है.
yeah यहाँ पे belongs to करके यहाँ पे that's actually very smart
Yeah, बेचारे की याददाश्त भी गई है इसको देखो इसको tattooing his body.
that's actually very smart I mean I don't think he intended to do that way but that
yeah,
is
yeah, like, नाम खराब करेगा हमारा बाहर.
रास्ते पे सो रहा है रास्ते पे जब चलते चलते दिख रहे प्रकाश अरे what the fuck
By the way, the Uber I came in right now,
yeah
my driver had like a tear tattoo.
A shit.
Okay, and I think they get in
You usually
America
get
they
it
do
when
it
you
when
kill
you
someone.
when you come back from
some
jail.
gang
When you come back, no, I think you get
If
it when
if
either
you've been
kill-
arrested for killing someone, you come back.
yeah,
from,
yeah, you get
if
it
you
in jail.
serve the term for killing someone, you get
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
yeah
So I looked at him and I was like, "Bhai," I was like, maybe he's killed someone. So I was like, "Bhai, आपका ये tattoo बहुत अच्छा है. Don't get me wrong, but क्यों है?" So he was like, "अरे वो मैंने किसी को देखा." I said, "किसको देखा?" He said, "एक है." I said, "Post Malone को देखा क्या?" He said, "मैं Lil Wayne का fan हूँ." Okay. So I was like, "Oh, very good यार. आप Lil Wayne का कौन सा गाना favorite है?" He was like, "Lollipop." I was like, "चूतू तू fan नहीं है. तूने एक गाना सुना है?" He's like, "हाँ, मैंने बचपन में किया था. अभी निकालने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. जॉब नहीं मिल रहा है."
oh man he was with this guy with your friend at IELTS he was just like yeah tattoo
That's how he came. उस Uber में ही गया था साथ में.
oh man poor guy
Drake's career ruined this guy.
ruined this guy's career एक tear tattoo ले लिया
Do you have a tattoo, man? Do you?
I don't have a tattoo.
I have quite a
Yeah, I
few.
He
can see
has
you have
quite
one.
a few.
You have
I
cool
have
looking
quite a
tattoo. What is this one?
This is an album cover of my favorite rapper.
This is a Mac Miller cover.
Ha,
no?
Mac Miller
Huh?
cover, yeah. This was his first album cover. I have 2 Mac Miller tattoos.
Bhai,
Huh.
again, just talk into the mic.
I'm trying, dude.
Trying.
This is a cool cactus because it's a cactus riding on a skateboard wearing sunglasses.
You know, speaking of rapper tattoos, the only tattoo I was gonna get an Eminem tattoo with the E, cause like.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So his E is the ulta E. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I was all ready to get it until the tattoo artist was like, you know, when you stand in the mirror, it becomes Sida E. I was like, fuck!
but But other people will see it
Yeah, no, but
ulta only, na?
You also, but you get tattooed
Yeah,
for
but-
yourself also.
That's
a
also
little
true.
bit.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you look at yourself, it'll be Sidha hi.
Yeah, it'll be Sidha.
Yeah.
So some of the tattoos which I wasn't like too sure of, I got it from like the other person's perspective. कि वो देखेगा सीधा. But some
Exactly,
tattoos
yeah,
which I want to
exactly.
see myself, I got it कि मैं देख सकूँ सीधा.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, let's get to your products. bro.
Yeah.
Get to my products, bro.
Yes.
So the thing is, I don't spend a lot of wasteful money.
Mm.
Okay, but I went and bought this from a thrift store.
Okay.
Okay. Shout out Bombay Closet
I
Cleanse.
knew
Closet
it.
Cleanse,
Yeah,
okay.
Bombay
Yeah.
Closet Cleanse.
Azim's wife,
Yeah.
Azim Banatwala, stand-up comic. His wife has a thrift store called Bombay Closet Cleanse along with her sisters.
At
And I
Waterfield
saw
Road.
this Tupac.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, it looks cool, right? It looks fucking cool.
very cool.
It looks fucking cool. But now I'm gonna go and wear it and show you how I look at it.
You
okay?
Oh yes.
Dude,
Yeah,
there is,
I can already imagine you in it. You shouldn't wear it.
I didn't want to say it's cool because I can't imagine this on you. There is just no
Wait,
way.
I'll be back.
There's too much happening.
That's hilarious.
That's what episode is in Tupac.
Yo.
Oh, fuck.
The
One
rest of the
second.
fucking podcast.
Wow, dude, the camera is literally recognizing two faces right now.
Man.
Cool, baby. If they recognize the face, that means he's not dead.
Yeah, dude.
Tupac didn't die for this, man. Tupac didn't die for
You end up on a t-shirt at Bombay Closet Cleanse and then...
Man, if P. Diddy sees you, he'll shoot at you. Thinking he's still alive.
So
I can't.
Oh my
Fuck,
God,
dude. My
Raunaq.
eyes can't recognize these many colors, man.
So yeah, I
that is
bought
an
this.
incredible t-shirt when not worn.
Yeah, but
Like on the hanger, on a hanger,
yeah,
this
it's
would
one of
look
those
great.
things. It just looks
Yeah,
so good,
yeah.
right? And then
I think Bombay Closet Cleanse like business going down after this. No, like,
Yeah.
Have you worn this anywhere?
Are you crazy? I swear to God,
It's a wall
I
hanger.
looked inside my cupboard and I was like, finally somewhere I can wear it. Dude, I've been convincing Henna. I was like, you wear it. And she was like, I'm not going to fucking walk around in a Tupac t-shirt.
You thought that was the solution, asking your wife to wear
Here's
that?
the thing, bro. Here's the thing. If I spend money on something, I want to see it used.
Yeah.
Okay, I go crazy not seeing it used.
Yeah.
Okay. Like even if I give somebody a gift, I'm just like, hey,
How is-
so those socks, they're comfy. So I'm like that. Okay. So for me, like this means redemption. This means that at least I spent money and got use on
God
it.
use, yeah.
Because Henna doesn't want to like there's another thing that I got. Okay.
I'm sorry, I just can't take my eyes
I
off of the t-shirt.
can't get.
There's another thing that we bought. Yeah, we did.
I just can't. These colors, dude. These fucking. But tell me one thing. You saw this, like in the shop, in the thrift store.
I saw it.
You
on
were
their
like,
online
wow.
post. Online post. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So on the online post, I thought, okay, at least it will fit me. At least I can wear it once to a music festival.
How much was this for?
It was for maybe 2,000. It's original. It's got the Tupac Shakur merchandising, everything at the back.
They made this?
Yeah, it's an official Tupac merchandise.
Man, what are they doing?
Yeah,
Dude?
it's what are they doing? It's not so bad looking. It's just that
No, it's just. I'll tell you what.
It's got a cool Versace.
Yeah.
you
that
think
vibe
it's
going
meant
on.
as a wall hanging
No,
rather than
no,
to be worn?
I don't think so.
What, like
a
framed
collective,
this?
yeah, like a collectible kind of thing. You know, just
Yeah,
hang
so
it like.
it's-
Might be a collectible,
This
yeah.
is the original Tupac Shakur piece. If anyone wants to buy it from me. Antariksh said it's a collectible.
collectible.
It's
yeah.
stretched out a bit
Yes.
now that he's worn
And
this.
proceeds from the t-shirt go to Spender Bender the podcast because we
Oh, I
announced
thought
it.
it goes to Tupac. It goes to Notorious B.I.G.
It goes to fight P. Diddy's case in court.
So yeah, so this is what I have. This is what I
It's
have.
so funny if you had this t-shirt on and right on top of it you had an M&M logo.
Ulta hi. You know what would be great if you wear a jacket? It'll be a
Oh,
jacket
and
and just Tupac's face
Yeah,
just coming out.
yeah.
Yeah, that
That
would
would
be
be fine.
cool.
In fact, not a jacket, like a formal shirt. a formal shirt, and then Superman, Tupac's face.
You don't know when you have to break out into a rap battle.
Yeah, that would be fine. On
Yeah.
stage, you should do this.
Yeah, yeah.
Just mid
That's damn
special.
funny, dude. That would be
It's a great.
How much do you love Tupac? It's like,
Dude, this is good material.
yeah, I'm telling
It's
you,
an
really-
original Tupac.
it's really
dude.
good. It's really
It's
good.
really good
Yeah.
material.
He looks so lively there.
So I hate the idea, like that's my relationship with money. I hate the idea of knowing that I bought something and I did not use it. Like I've had like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's like stingy bad behavior. I've had like hummus that's like a week old that I know is spoiled now. But it's like, hey, I spent $300 on this hummus. So I'm gonna fuck my stomach up, but I'm not gonna waste my
Not
money.
you
wasted.
serious?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not letting anything go to waste.
Yeah.
Ha, food and all, of course not.
I-
but like,
So
It's
yeah,
not like fully expired or spoiled.
Yeah,
but
it's not
it is-
spoiled,
It's,
it's
in the grey
it's
area.
best
Like,
before.
maybe it is.
yeah, it's got that sour taste.
And then we convince ourselves actually we like the sour taste.
Yeah.
It wasn't soury enough.
Yeah.
When it was
they
fresh.
put more salt in it. Just like,
So
okay, you have another product?
Yeah, the other product is so I got it. So I got a Thailand for my honeymoon. Okay, and I got a lot of flack on my Instagram saying "वापस तो bachelor party के लिए जाते हैं भाई." Okay, well, whatever. So in Thailand, I had bought Durex condoms.
In
Okay,
Thailand.
In Thailand.
Okay.
Which were fantastic. Okay, they were so good that I ended up forgetting to buy more.
Yeah.
Okay, but I still had them, and now I think they're expired. Okay,
How long have you had sex, dude?
I've stopped having
their
sex.
condoms are different. What? Their condoms are different than our condoms?
I don't know. It's just the same Durex, but it's like a better Durex. Okay,
Oh, it looks
So-
exactly the same.
Yeah,
it
looks
looks
the
the same, but it's got some Thai written on it.
That's it. It was made there.
But they have a much like you know how our Oreo
Yeah.
doesn't taste as good as a
Yeah,
European
yeah,
Oreo.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
the R Coke and
Yeah.
US
So
Coke.
I'll tell you what.
different.
Mandar Bide used to
Yeah.
work in
Cadbury. No, not Cadbury.
yeah, in one of the Cadbury
one
type
these
companies. Okay, Mandar Bide, very funny comic. Go check him out. Mandar used to work in Cadbury or something and told me that basically the Oreo out there is always going to be better because according to their laws of the land, they're allowed only a certain amount of palm oil. Okay?
Oh, got it.
Whereas we don't have that stop on palm
Yeah,
oil.
we don't have that, any
So
restrictions.
They
Yeah,
keep putting a lot more palm oil in
Correct.
our food.
And we also
Alright.
try to keep making things cheaper, right? So they
Yeah.
use the
So then
lowest
that makes
ingredients.
makes their margins also bigger.
Yeah.
All right. And plus out there the cheapest biscuit is like a pound.
About, correct.
But here 100 rupees
It's
for
like
the
100
Oreos.
rupees
yeah.
is expensive, yeah.
Right. So I think this Durex is from a different quality of rubber because they have some different shit going on. But no, I'm not putting it on my dick. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
okay. I mean, I have a habit
But since I wore this, I'm also gonna.
just behind this. No, I have a habit of asking for the
Yeah.
product. But
yeah.
then
So I don't know if it's yeah. So it says expires in. Oh shit.
it hasn't
You have some
expired.
time.
So I bought it in 2019. That's when we got married.
Yeah.
Expiry date 2020 is when we went for our honeymoon. Right before the pandemic.
Yeah.
It expires in 2024. I could have used it.
Oh no, you
You
could
can still use it. It's best before. Oh.
But
So
like
you
the
can
hummus,
kind of use it.
Can you?
you can have
Yeah,
mediocre
yeah.
sex
bro.
with this.
I can have a child with it.
Yeah, dude. Exactly.
That's the feature
Only-
of the Thailand.
Only
condom.
Only the strongest response will leak through.
So
That's fine.
So I have I mean I joke with my wife saying it's a souvenir for for our honeymoon. But the
Just, you know what you
but
should
the thing
do?
But the thing is because like I came here and here the condoms aren't as good. I
Yeah.
was like I'm going to use this for a special occasion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to save good sex for a special occasion. But I never ended up doing that. And now I just have it. Okay, so the thing is there might be someone like I don't know, like can you donate a condom? Can you
One condom.
like okay, like you know sometimes like okay, I don't know if you guys use flavored condoms.
Yeah,
I think
I don't.
okay,
No.
flavored condoms. I realized very young that they're a scam.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Who is
but
it for?
but then I bought the whole box and I had like so many flavored condoms lying around that I never used. Okay. So then I was like, can you go to a poor person and be like, sir, आप कर लो इसके साथ? Oh, you can't do that. You can give clothes, you can give food.
Yeah,
You
ये लो
can't- yeah.
डोसा और आपको ये थोड़े ड्यूरेक्स.
Strawberry flavor. So I only started having them. I just fucking. and then I throw the seed in the bin.
Can't let them go to waste.
The seed that stopped my seed.
You know what you should do? Engrave Raunag around this dick.
Inner circle.
Raunag. Oh man.
Like usually we have a third segment which is like a game segment. Sometimes we do debates like on brand. Sometimes we play different games. Today we have a new game that we want to try. And let's see.
Can I change back into my comfortable clothes?
No man, I think this is now good. This is great, dude.
5 minutes, dude.
okay, man.
You're saying this is not comfortable.
It should be most comfortable.
Are you disrespecting Tupac, dude? You would never say that.
Yeah.
If Tupac had your face on his body, he would be loving it.
What is the
What
game?
is the
Okay.
game?
So, this is the Amazon review game. I'm going to read out the review of an Amazon product. Okay, and you guys have to take turns to see what the product is. Any important keywords that were in the review, I will have dashed out, and you will see as and when I read it. Okay.
Yeah.
So the first product, first review is as follows. This is by Pankaj. He's given it 1 star. He's called it fake product. He says received fake product. It doesn't work and totally destroyed the dash quality.
Quality. Okay.
Yeah, that's the review.
That's the whole. Okay.
That's the whole review.
This
is
dash
too little.
doesn't work.
Yeah, this dash is so it was a giveaway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Read it again.
Yeah, basically, Pankaj gave it 1 star, called it a fake product. That was the headline of his review. Says, received fake product, it doesn't work and totally destroyed the dash quality.
What the fuck am I supposed to understand?
Yeah,
Correct.
that gives nothing.
Correct. This one review might not be enough, right?
Yeah.
So I have 2 more now.
Yeah.
Okay. So no, but you correlate,
Okay,
no?
can we all just guess what the dash is?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
start,
correlate.
start
But
with the
let's-
first one.
yeah.
Fake.
It has something to do with cleaning, I think.
The
Why?
Because it ruined something's quality,
The
so they must have
visual
put
quality.
something on it.
What's the word? What's the word? Visual quality?
Visual quality of what?
Blank quality, right? You got to fill in the blank.
Visual quality.
The-
What is the visual quality?
I don't know.
I think it's a broom.
No. It's not.
Okay, move on. Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's go to the
The
second
next one
Yeah.
is Vishnu Tyagi. So the last one was Pankaj 1 star,
Yeah,
fake
yeah.
product.
Yeah.
This one is Vishnu Tyagi 5 star,
Oh.
good product.
Okay.
Okay. And Vishnu Tyagi goes,
Fuck Pankaj.
this is great.
Fuck Pankaj.
I've been using Dash for a few weeks and I can confidently say it has completely transformed my Dash. The first thing I noticed was the luxurious Dash. It felt so gentle yet effective in Dash. The scent is absolutely divine, not overpowering but refreshing, leaving a subtle fragrance that lasts all day.
It's aftershave.
A little warmer.
Moisturizer.
Yes. No.
Soap.
None of it. Again
Shower
warmer. Again warmer still.
Floor liquid cleaner.
Oh, that's completely, you went far away.
Face wash.
Well, you're getting there. Yes, something.
Toothpaste.
Something there, bro.
Okay, third review.
Yeah,
The third review. Okay, so should I read the second one again?
No.
Just
So
to
let's read the first one again. The blank quality, the cleanliness quality.
destroyed the dash quality. Yeah.
Dash quality.
Surface quality.
Hair
No.
quality.
Yeah, hair quality is right.
Oh.
Yes.
So hair quality was
Shampoo.
right. Yes, it is shampoo.
Oh.
But now it is a specific kind of shampoo.
Okay.
Anti-dandruff shampoo.
No.
Hair
it is-
fall shampoo.
Arey, let him read the third
Okay,
one.
third review. Okay. It says, when I opened the seal, I found. Okay, so again,
Open
third
the
review.
seal.
Wait.
Seal,
Third review
seal,
is by Neeraj Singh, who gives it 3 stars
Classic.
Neutral.
and says
Fucking
the bottle cap was broken. Okay?
Okay.
He says, when I opened the seal, I found out that the bottle cap was broken of this product. Now I have to transfer the dash to other bottle because this one is of no use. I'd much rather just drink it and get high with it. So it's a specific
trying to be
kind
funny.
of
That's
shampoo. He's
good.
trying to be funny.
That's
but
good.
it's a specific kind of
it's
shampoo.
Amla shampoo.
No.
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera.
Huh? No, it's a...
Milk shampoo.
no, again,
Dandruff.
it's
Bald shampoo.
specific-
Acai bowl
So okay,
shampoo.
I got you. There is a
Bald
company which
shampoo.
makes a shampoo.
Hemp shampoo.
Arey, fuck. You guys know the
Gin shampoo.
Okay, I don't think you guys are gonna get. Yeah, yeah.
Beer shampoo.
Yeah, beer shampoo.
Beer shampoo.
It's
Oh
a beer
shit.
shampoo, dude.
Yes, congrats. Congrats.
Yes.
Oh dude, I've had the beer shampoo. It looks like
terrible.
you have a problem
Yeah,
when there's a
horrible.
beer bottle in your bathroom.
Horrible.
Someone comes in here and
Yeah.
why the fuck
One
is
second,
it?
one second, one second, one second. Just before we continue, do you know that beer is supposed to be good for your hair?
Yeah.
Have you heard this one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah,
Beer is supposed
I
to be good
have.
for hair.
But that beer
Dude, my
shampoo
dad
is
has
the
put-
worst.
Have you ever tried to put beer
My
on hair?
dad baked
No.
me in beer.
Huh?
Have you?
Yeah.
I tried it. I think in the lockdown, I bought a Kingfisher. It's like, where's the fuck? Just fucking chipku.
My Kingfisher strong.
Fizz on my nipples.
But did it help?
I don't think so, bro.
I don't know.
Because here's the thing. I don't know. I poured it thinking like it was shampoo consistency,
Yeah.
but I forgot it's beer consistency.
Yeah.
I just had
Were
like.
you
I'm just like,
showering or was it
Yeah, I
just
was-
in the living room?
I was showering. I was in the middle of
Okay.
the shower, and then I have like beer. And it's like
That is so funny. Hey, I'm going for a shower and you just take a beer
it's like
bottle.
a deleted scene from
He
Satya.
shakes the bottle so the pressure is high enough.
What beer shampoo bath have you had?
Kingfisher.
Kingfisher.
Yeah, my dad was a regular Kingfisher drinker, and he also heard somewhere that beer is supposed to be good for health. So he would take like.
So you take a
beers
sip.
while drinking.
Really?
Like, but with regular shower.
And did it help?
His hair
you?
was great, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Your
think
hair?
I have stopped doing it since like he made me do it once. I wasn't a huge
I don't
fan
think you
of
can
beer
go for
shampoo.
a job interview after having a bath with that shampoo.
Yeah, I mean, I
People are
don't
like, yeah,
think
so पी के आया नहीं I swear I
that's
just had a
true,
bath
the
with
smell
beer.
remains, dude. The smell remains. That's
Yeah.
I have never
Yeah.
bathed with.
But I think
beer.
it's something in the beer, like some ingredient,
There
some
is, there is,
chemical,
there is.
which
I've
is
heard
supposed to be good for
That
your
beer
health, but
shampoo
not
I've used.
beer.
Like Vicks is really good to rub on your dick while masturbating.
What?
Vicks. Guys, do it.
Don't spread this around. People are gonna do this.
Guys,
Just
guys,
And get burnt. People are gonna get
You
burned.
know what
marks.
I heard? Hot chili sauce is better.
Tiger Bomb.
But okay, mate. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so much
coming,
for coming.
Raunaq.
I convinced the guy in college to do that.
What? Do
Yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah.
Tiger Bomb.
I told him, bro, Vicks is great for jacking.
Dude, the thing is now
You
when
con him with the Moser Bear CD for $500,
Whenever-
and then you tell him to rub
I'll
it.
tell you what it is about you, dude. Whenever you say something, na, this has been going on for years. I never know if you're fucking around or if you're serious, dude. For years, I've never known if you're fucking around or you're serious. And that is why you could con people to get that shit done, dude. You have the same expression, same fucking shit. Oh, man. But thank you for coming, dude.
Thanks for having me, guys. This was
Yeah.
great.
A lot of
This
fun.
is great, dude. Great
I finally got to
t-shirt.
use this.
Yes. If anyone wants to buy this off him, you can sell it for a profit. If anyone
Yeah,
wants
we
to buy
can
it.
sell for profit. 2,500.
It comes with a free Moser Bear CD
Yeah.
full of Tupac songs.
And if it comes with dust, I'll give you your money also back. Just keep it. I don't want it.
Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah. You can follow him because he has more. Follow him.
Follow
me on-
everyone.
me on Sir Raunaq Rajani Instagram
Yeah.
and Raunaq Rajani on YouTube.
Yes. Keep
And
the mic
us.
a little further off.
Yes.
Yeah, now.
And I'll follow you home, baby.
Okay, bye.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Bye. See
Bye
you.
bye.